The next thing we're going to take a look at is how to add discussions to your Blackboard site. Discussions are probably one of the most beneficial things that you can add to your Blackboard site, especially if you're teaching in a blended or an online class. So over here at the side, you'll see that discussions is its own tab. I'm going to click on that. And then you see here, this is blank because I have no discussions that I have used before. I'm going to click Create Topic. And you'll see sometimes in universities it might say things like week 1, discussion number 1, and so on. I like to take a more personal stance with our students. So let's say that this is the very first week of class. I need to get to know them. So I'm going to click where it says name and say getting to know you. Now, let me just show you first of all down here the topic availability. Do I want this available to my students? Yes. I can do some date and time restrictions. So if I wanted them to get this done the first 15 minutes of class, then I could click display after and put in the correct date and the right time, and then the display until, and change this so that, see, this only gives me an hour to do it. I could change it so that it's 10 minutes later if I wanted to. So that is a classroom management tool for my students. They know they've only got 10 minutes to get into class and get that done, or they're going to be locked out and they won't get the credit for it. I don't want it to be that way for right now, so I'm just going to leave that alone. And then as far as all of these things down here go, if you want to, you can just leave it as default. You might want to put something here in the grade. And then I'm going to click submit. Okay, so whenever I go to my discussion board, every discussion that I've ever had is going to be in this long list right here. The way that I want to put in my question for my students, I could have done it back on the page I was just at, but I wanted to show you. I'm going to click on the chevron and I'm going to click edit. Now here's where I will type in what I'm asking of students. Okay, so I'm just wanting them to share something that they think that no one else will know, and then respond to 2 other people's posts. Whenever I'm done with that, I'm going to hit submit. And then you see right here that it's going to look different. Whenever I come in as a teacher, it's going to show me how many posts there were, how many I have not yet read, and then how many students have participated in this altogether. And I'll show you an example of how this looks whenever you've got lots of discussions in. This is a whole semester's worth of discussions. See here, you can see that there were 51 that week, and so on. And this is the way that you'll build your discussion board, and you can continue adding to that. Each year you will want to go ahead and copy your discussions if you think you're going to use the exact same question, and put that in a safe place, because whenever you archive your Blackboard course, it will probably miss your discussion boards.